Are you considering intermittent fasting, but you feel overwhelmed with what are the rules? How do you do it right? I don't want to do it wrong, but I want to find success, but I want to enjoy food. I know it can be overwhelming, and I'm here to tell you my personal rules that make it easy, enjoyable, and sustainable. I'm Jackie. I've been a 4-year, almost only 1 meal a day intermittent faster, and I not only have found success, I've lost about 35 pounds. I've maintained that success. I found many health benefits, but I love this lifestyle. The thought of doing this forever isn't daunting and it doesn't make me want to cry. I actually look forward to this being my lifestyle forever. I've never said that before about any other diet I've been on. I truly believe that fasting can be the answer to so many prayers, and I hope that as you're watching this, you feel encouraged to at least consider if you're looking for a solution. Here I am before fasting, and here I am currently. I share this as a testament to how this can be easy and still transformational. As I share with you my tips, I want to let you know I approach this extremely simply. I'm not a nutritionist or a health expert. I'm a fasting enthusiast. And I'm sharing this as someone that absolutely loves food, but every single time I did a diet and I'd lose weight, I would eventually say, screw it, I want to eat my favorite foods, and then I'd gain the weight back. And fasting has allowed me to get balance, and that's the way I approach this. Eating foods that I love, having a joyful fast, and overall having a joyful life. These are my simple rules to be a successful intermittent faster. Number 1, be disciplined and committed to your fast. It's going to take adjusting. You need to be committed and you need to be disciplined. Set a goal for yourself. For me personally, it's 18 hours a day. You don't have to start that high. You can start lower, but whatever it is, remain committed and you're going to build up your fasting muscle. And here's the cool thing. If you start at 12 hours, 14 hours, 16 hours, 18, whatever, you can change it. The point is building your fasting muscle again, becoming disciplined in the practice, and the longer that you fast, and I'm talking not length of your actual individual fast, but I'm saying over a long period of time, you're going to get better at it. It's not going to be as difficult day 1,400 as I'm on as it was on day 1. You're going to get good at it. It's going to become your norm. It's going to be second nature. It's going to be so easy to be around food and stay fasting. But the thing is, you have to be disciplined enough to get to that. So rule 1, remain committed to fasting. Rule number 2, I highly suggest doing a clean fast. My first exposure to learning about intermittent fasting and how to approach it was from Fast, Feast, Repeat by Jen Stevens. It was a wonderful book, and she really got me committed to doing a clean fast. Plain coffee, whether hot or iced. Plain tea, so don't do raspberry tea, don't add lemon to it, none of that. Whether hot or cold, same for the tea. I love me some iced tea, especially in the summer. Plain water. Don't add lemon to your water again. Don't have flavored carbonated water. Do the plain. And then I do plain electrolytes in my fast. All of those are clean fasting approved. You don't want to chew gum. You don't want to have mints. You don't want to have flavored water. Why don't you want the flavors? The thing is, having the flavors could produce a response in your body to make you think you're about to eat and make you hungrier. Essentially, making it harder to fast. Clean fasting is the best way to avoid this, especially as you're learning to fast. Again, you need to be disciplined and committed to the fast. Why make it harder on yourself? If you can make it easier without the flavors, without the additions, you're going to have an easier time fasting, which is going to make number 1 easier. It's going to make it easier to be committed to the fast. If you want more information on a clean fast, I do have other videos, or I highly suggest reading Fast, Feast, Repeat. It is linked in the description below, but it's a book that I love and I think is a great catalyst for any journey. And rule number 3, I'm either fasting or I'm eating. And when I get to my eating window, I don't have rules. That's my rule. If you're like me and you have a colored history with dieting, it's going to be a welcome change to not have food rules. And I know it's a weird rule to not have a rule, but it has been transformational for me, my weight loss journey, and my mental health when it comes to food. I love food. I want to go get ice cream with my family. I want to eat the hot dog at the ballpark. I want to go to the bridal shower and eat whatever my friend's great aunt made to serve us. It's fun for me. It's celebratory. It's communal. I like food. I don't want to miss out. So it's really hard to do diet things that tell me don't eat this, don't eat this, don't eat that. Because guess what? Suddenly this, and that are the only things that I want to eat if they're off limits. That's why when I do the disciplined fast and I have the clean fast, when I get to my eating window, I allow myself to enjoy it. That means there is room for my favorite foods. However, when I eat my favorite foods, I still make sure a few things occur, that I feel satisfied and I feel good. Are there things that taste good that don't make me feel good? Yes. So I don't choose those as often. One example of this since becoming an intermittent faster, I love hot, warm lattes. I stopped drinking them. Do they still taste delicious? Yes. I get an upset stomach. I don't know why, but now as a faster, when I have a hot latte, or even the same with hot chocolate, it doesn't make me feel good anymore. I don't have them, not because it's a rule, but I know they don't make me feel good. So I don't pursue things, even if they taste good, that make me feel like junk. But it's not a rule, it's just a choice. Do you see the difference there? When you fast all day and you get to an eating window where you feel free, you're gonna have mental satisfaction and you're gonna be able to continue that behavior. You're gonna be able to say, hey, I can fast 18 or 20 or 22 hours and have this really delicious eating window, be satisfied, be full, enjoy my favorite foods, not feel left out. And then it's easy to repeat the fast when you get to an eating window that you fully enjoy. And finally, rule 4 is to be flexible. If you want to do something in the long run, you do have to learn to be flexible. And now I know I gave you rules 1 and 2 that sound kind of rigid, but you need to learn to be flexible in your fasting journey, because if you're flexible and you make fasting fit your life, you don't make your life fit fasting, it's something that you're going to be able to do long term. So I'm going to tell you how I'm flexible at times with rules 1 and 2. Rule 1, I'm committed to an 18-hour fast. There are times where something pops up and it's outside of my control. I'm not able to schedule it to make sure that I got an 18-hour fast. It's last minute and I still want to participate. What am I to do? Could I fast and just have a beverage during that time? Absolutely. However, because I've been doing this for the past 4 years and I know what I do on a regular basis is much more important than what I do on the one-off instance, I will flex. So here's an example of this. I had my regular OMAD one night, and then the next day my husband had a lunch hour free and called and asked if I wanted to go to lunch. I literally love lunch dates with my husband. We have 3 kids that are in school, and lunch dates are the easiest way for us to get a date. However, it was gonna be when I was only about 17 and a half hours fasted. Now my goal, is 18 hours a day. However, I knew I'd still be having 1 meal a day. I wasn't gonna eat all day because I broke my fast earlier than normal. I allowed myself to break my fast early, enjoy that 1 meal a day, enjoy the time with my husband. I didn't fret or get stressed about it. I just had a shorter fast than normal, ate my OMAD lunch with him, and fasted on. Would I normally have planned to have an 18-hour fast before that? Yes. But his schedule opened up. We hadn't had a date in a while. And to me, the opportunity of that was worth having the flexibility in my fasting schedule. Do I do it every single day? No, because I need the discipline of the normal fast, right? But I enjoyed the flexibility. Here's another example. Flexibility in rule number 2. I don't generally have anything other than coffee, water, tea, or unflavored electrolytes. However, if I'm going to be in close quarters with someone and I know that my breath stinks, I will pop a piece of gum in. Is that clean fasting approved? No. Is it more worth it to me to make them comfortable and to make me comfortable if we're going to be in close quarters to put gum in my mouth for that short instance? Yes. Is it optimum to have no gum? Yeah, that's more clean fast aligned. Would I be highly embarrassed to sometimes have my keto breath in close quarters with someone? Yes, that'd be horrifying. So I'm choosing to be flexible and have a piece of gum in instances where I think it's more socially acceptable to give fresh breath to someone. Am I chewing gum 24/7? No. I focus on a clean fast. I do think it's important, but there are instances where me and another person are grateful that I'm flexible and chew that gum. Or I love Listerine breath strips. Those actually do a great job. Put it on. I'm not chewing it long term. I think those do a great job of knocking out breath, but it's a flexibility I choose to have on occasion when it feels necessary. Allowing yourself to be flexible is going to make this a sustainable lifestyle. I highly encourage you, be as disciplined as you can. Do the clean fast, but when you need to and opportunities present yourself, certainly allow yourself to be flexible. Be disciplined to the fast, have a clean fast, don't have food rules, and be flexible are what has allowed me to not only find success, but maintain that success and absolutely love this lifestyle. And if you want more information on how I approach 1 meal a day, you can check out this video right here. It is, again, very simple. I love simple. It's sustainable and it's enjoyable, and you can find out more about my simple, enjoyable OMAD right here. Thank you so much for watching. Ciao, down and ciao.